is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Here's Topic. Barrett covering. Topic no good.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Here's Nash. Buries it down low. Nash has got 53.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And it's Warren with the ball for the Trailblazers.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Portland.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Nash.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance.
Inside, here's Nash. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Nash has got 57 points.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's Runčić. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Down low. And Nash slams it in.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Drills it from outside.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
The shot, no good. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but we have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Lost love, cause I refuse to find it. How you real, you cross me, when you know I'm solid. Wonder how you feel, like is it on your conscience? So deep, the pain ain't stopped, pain ain't. Lamar Jackson, got a pocket. Weird, cause you used to play like Kaepernick. We got the past that, sad to say, but you know I'm master. Do no peace treaties, it's forever up. The beat, your feathers up.
There is something else seeing someone who knows what they're doing and dribbling with another like that.
How many ankles do you think you've taken this year? Hundreds? Thousands?
A lot, especially with the ankle breaker takeover.
When I'm out here playing, I feel like a lot of players use like PG. I do see Duncan a lot. What are some of the cards you see the community running with when you're out here playing?
A lot of Tim Duncan. I think personally, he's one of the best level 4 awards just because he had every 6'11". A lot of people run Beasley, Gary Payton, those cards with the fast shots.
Oh yeah, that's
I went to your corner, my bad. Here you go.
Take that.
Yeah.
Good stuff, Danny.
Good pass.
Good pass.
Good defense by Kawhi.
It really is.
Doesn't matter though.
Wow.
Ooh, now it's not comfortable.
It's Paul George.
Good to have you with us on a Sunday afternoon for basketball. Here on looking at the starting five for Boston. They've got Jaylen Brown, and it's Irving in at the point. And for the Trailblazers, we've got Julius Randle, and it's Nash in at the 2. And this promises to be an up-tempo affair, Brent. Both teams aren't shy about getting out on the break.
I think about it, BA, are the coaches telling each of their teams tonight, look, as fast as we get out in transition, we have to do the same in terms of getting back in transition defense. Just slow them down 3 or 4 seconds to make them set up anything in the half-court offense, and ultimately that could win out here tonight.
And so off the tip, it's the Trailblazers. Inside. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Booker's a good passer, becoming better in that area, and he knows how to work the ball around.
Irving, the pass to Brown. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Cook. To the inside. Anderson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics'
consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And the first one at the line is good. And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, BA, to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there were a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Rick Carlisle. We discussed Jaylen Brown and what makes him such a hard player to defend, and Coach said to me, Jaylen is a freak athlete and has become a really good shooter over time, too. We can't give him clean looks, and we have to guard him closely. Let's see if the defense is up to the task.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Pass to Booker. Here's Nash. Back to Booker. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. And Booker has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Yeah, it was relentless play at both ends of the court in that game. They were able to seize control and maintain it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
Here's Irving. Offensive rebound. The shot by Jamison, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Down low, Nash. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Brown, no good. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. And that one is stuffed right through.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Boston calls timeout. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Devin Booker.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Booker against Irving. Drive by Brown. 14 feet away. It's hauled in by Nash.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Cook, that's good.
And they're really working the paint now.
Celtics trail by 10. Brown looking around. Here's Christie. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
Also doing work on the defensive end. 4 swats and very active. With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Booker, pass to Nash. To the middle. Cook. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Cook's got 6.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Booker against Irving. And here's Brown for 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Even when Brown's shooting quickly, he's not rushing. He takes his time with his release.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall. And he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Pass to Christie. Here's Jamison. Rebounded by Cook.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Count it.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Irving. Out left to the wing. They grab their own miss. Tries yet again. Randall with some nice D.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Here's Nash. Another 3 from Portland.
Wow. On fire. They haven't missed a shot so far.
Celtics trail by 17. Brown with it. He had a 36-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
But what helps that out a lot is he got to the free throw line, which was a real game changer. It slowed down the opposition's momentum and made them play to his team style.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
The shot by Cook, no good.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Pass to Gray. They need this. Jamison controls the rebound and the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. To the paint. Here's Nash. Boston with a rebound. Here's Christie. No points yet, and it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Celtics ball.
The Celtics making a switch here. Claxton's checked in.
Claxton.
Outside Irving. Six to shoot. Let's go with a 3. Drains the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Booker, the pass to Nash. Releases. Jump shot is good that time. Nash has got 16 points.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Brown passes to Irving. Here's Christie. Now Brown, scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player. Here's Gray. Tries again. Deflected.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Here's Nash. And again, it's Portland with a three.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Pass to Christie. Now here's Brown. Here's Christie from the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Randall, pass to Nash. Three-pointer. Claxton with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Gray. Back to Irving. From downtown. The shot no good.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 16. Here's Brown. Portland with a rebound. Cook's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Nash. For 3. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Celtics trail by 21. And Boston calls time here. Grant, you think it's too early in the season to try and forecast where teams are going to end up?
You know, B.A., yes and no. I think we have a handful of teams whose fates might already be determined. But we always have a couple of surprise teams that come out of nowhere. That's what makes the season so much fun to watch.
And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see the highest scoring teams over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Blazers.
This team has been...
Both teams changing it up here. On defense, the Trailblazers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Back to White. That shot missing. Booker with the defensive effort. Portland has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. So the Celtics 5 right now. Derek White out there with Williams. Then it's Jaylen Brown. Then it's Williams. And it's Gray in at the power forward position. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, Rain Man in their last game against the Raptors had a huge game. He dropped 35 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And Williams punches it home.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Held ball violation. Jump ball.
And Portland has possession. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside, Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams on the wing. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. Hardaway banked it in off the glass.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Brown. Looking to get back on track. And the layup is good. Brown's got 6 here in the quarter.
When Brown gets the ball this close in, he knows he can finish. Just a matter of execution.
Pulls up on the wing. And it's Portland scoring again.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Williams with it. Doubled by Randall. Kick out to Brown. Top of the key. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Brown's got 11 points.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Randall, good.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
It's hard to believe now, but Julius Randle has been in the league over a decade now, Brent.
Yeah, it's been an interesting ride for Julius Randle. A lot of different roles, but he's evolved his game quite a bit. Some he's done himself, and then guys have adjusted around the way that he has been a leader, a scorer, a rebounder, a presence. Julius Randle continues to impress and make strides.
Portland has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. There's a minute 40 left in the second quarter. A nice shot by McCall. Give him 8. Minute 32 left to play in the second quarter. White against Booker. It's Williams, high post. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. No good on the shot.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Left side, Booker. McCall passes to Nash. White against Booker. Hardaway on the wing. And it's Portland with another.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Williams finds Brown. Back to Williams. Again, the miss by Williams.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brown passes to White. And here is Williams. Outside, Brown. Outside White. And no good. The dry spell continues. Here's McCall. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Trailblazers delivering the blowout. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Irving has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. They've got Devin Booker, and it's Randall in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Gray. And it's Portland with a rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Anderson passes to Nash. Yep, that one goes. Nash has got 32 points in the game.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Outside Irving. The 3. Knocks down the triple.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Booker against Irving. Here's Nash. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Here's Christie. Rebounded by Cook. Cook's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Nash misses. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Irving against Anderson. Puts it up from 12. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Randall's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
And the basket by Nash.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Brown with it. 11 points in the game. Pass to Christie. This one for 3. Boston no good that time either.
Now that's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Good. And Brown gets the assist. Christie's got 11 points.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Christie with a rebound. The Celtics have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Inside. And he gets the bucket. Christie's got 4 points in the quarter. Portland has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Pass to Nash. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
First free throw is good. Portland making a switch here. Simons checked in. No good on the second free throw. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Christie passes to Forte. Shoots over Anderson. Boston again missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And finished off by